Guys, what's going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, ladies and gents. Welcome back to another part in Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Yes, I know it's Mario plus Rabbids, but it's potato. It's basically the same idea. So nevertheless, of course, welcome on back to a brand new episode. Today we kick things off in a very epic battle, it looks like. So we've got a whole lot of enemies, 6 to be exact. So we've got a Spooky Ziggy, and we've got Booze right here to worry about as well. We have another Spooky Ziggy, so those should be easy to deal with. This is definitely going to give us a bit of trouble, the Spooky Smasher. Then we've got Spooky Valkyrie. So this is probably the most varied roster of characters. Spooky Ziggy and another Valkyrie. Luckily, there aren't any supporters, so at least we don't have to worry about that. So let's get rocking and rolling here with our first bit of battle. So I could move here and then right away also transition here. But that would be super dangerous to go right after all these Valkyries. Whereas if I move over here, I might be able to take out both of these Ziggies, right? Which wouldn't necessarily be the worst play. So if I can take out... Because the goal right now, you want to try early on to take out as many opponents as you can on your first turn or so. Because that will... hopefully guarantee you the fact that you don't have to worry about fighting all of them after, right? It's not going to be enough to KO him, right? Wait, can Mario even reach this guy? Because that's the thing. Okay, Mario can. Brilliant. So we'll all slide tackle that guy. And then move up here, right? Unless if I move up... and then I use the hammer ability to deal a bunch of damage to him. Okay, you know what? Let's just start moving characters around, because with all this planning, I'm never going to get any actual strategic stuff done. So we'll move you here, which might be a little too close to that Boo Ghost. I just thought about that. That's probably a bad move on my part. Okay, that's actually awesome, because that means I can guaranteed KO that guy. So that's another enemy KO'd right there. Then, I guess what I could do is go after this guy. But I'd rather keep the team over here. The only thing I'm worried about is if I keep the team here, the Boos might come after... our characters here, which wouldn't be great, so that's a little disconcerting, you know? Like, oh man. Alright, I think I have to go for this move. That's the only move that kind of somewhat makes sense. I will probably expose myself to this guy as well, which is not smart, but I gotta do what I gotta do here. Alright, so we'll take out at least 2 enemies for sure. And if I get lucky, it might be even more than that. Let's activate Empower. I also should have activated Empower right away instead of now, so that the other characters were guaranteed to do more damage. So that was my fault, obviously. Okie dokie. I think I will activate this to reduce the damage. Can we target anybody else with this? Because it wouldn't be the worst idea for me to go ahead and send this thing over there. Okay, you know what? Let's just guarantee KO this guy first. There we go. Good work. And let's end our turn. Alright, so here come the Boos. Where are they off to? Oh, okay, isn't that great? Had I known they would have left like that, I would have played that very differently. Alright. So here we go. This is probably where Mario gets KO'd, which is very unpleasant. Wait, what? How the heck did he close the entire gap? I don't get that. And why did he attack twice? I guess, look, here's the thing. I never fought those guys before. because we always KO'd them pretty quickly. And this is not me like showing off or anything. That's just what happened. So because of that, I am now somewhat underprepared, and I don't really know what to expect from them. So that makes things a bit more difficult. All right, let's deal some damage to the Smashers. I guess I might as well see if we can hit this. Brilliant, that actually hits. And we get ourselves another knockout. Okay. And then 50% chance, 50% chance. I could get, oh man. I was sort of hoping maybe if I slide tackle into him. Yeah, okay. I'll just slide tackle and then use this for cover, right? Are we in cover at that point? I'm just worried about this guy. That guy's like a little annoying. Okay, you know what? It is what it is. We'll need to deal with that Smasher probably last, which is not ideal. Oh, okay, well that's good to know. Why do I not pay attention? Because now we just lost the character. I was like, well, I'm worried about this guy. Yeah, I should have been worried about this guy, clearly. Okay. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and attack him. Then get him KO'd. That blaster. So I think after this we only have 2 enemies left, right? So I'll activate Hero Sight. Get that rocking rolling and end our turn. Okay. So they just reappear back to where they were before. Alright, let's see how far you can move. He's gonna boost and do insane amounts of damage. Why didn't he hit twice that time? I don't get it. Wow, so lucky, man. Well, we're unlucky, but they were lucky. Oh, gosh. Okay. I mean... let's see. I'm kind of shocked by how much more distance this thing covers. Because there's... okay, wait. Like, here's what I want to know. Oh, I can't even test it out right now. Because I was going to say, like, that was way more than... the distance that he would be expected to cover. Okay, well, that did absolutely nothing. I thought it was supposed to scare away the enemies. Can he close that entire gap? Thankfully, he cannot. Okay, so this is going to be, like, incredibly close. As far as me being able to pull this off. Because I have to keep the gap between myself and that Smasher more than 4 blocks. Because I think that's supposed to be their distance. But then again, who the heck knows? Okay, we got a golden shot there for him, so that's kind of nice. Reduce the global damage. Alright, come on. This is another fair performance, unfortunately. Not a perfect or even a good. Which is a bit of a bummer. Okay, it doesn't matter. We won. We won! We got the job done. Kablam. Bye-bye. Yeah, I got a little bit caught out by the Smashers there. And I did make another mistake with... I mean, to be fair, look, here's what I'll say. Speaking of fair, we got a fair performance. To be fair, I'm not very used to playing... well, obviously, I never played Rabbid Yoshi until last time, so... he's new to the team completely. But I also am not particularly great with Luigi. Because like my favorite team composition, as you guys know, is Mario, Rabbid, Luigi, and Rabbid Peach. Those are my favorite 3 players to have on the team. I like their ability sets. I like the weapons that they have, weapon types that they have, damage that they do. So that's why whenever I'm playing the other composition just because a lot of you guys want to see the other compositions, but it's not because I'm like, oh, I think this is a great composition for this fight. What if they catch them? I don't know. They'll have fireflies, I guess. No? Isn't that all that will happen? Oh gosh, look up! It's not only looking scarier, now it sounds awful too. Okay. Yeah, it's turning purple. Well, I don't think it's inviting us over for hot cocoa and lemon bars. In fact, I think it's inviting us to do just the opposite, whatever that is. Cold cocoa and... what's the opposite of lemons? I guess something sweet? Because sweet and sour, kind of? It feels like it's watching us, bidding its time while it grows in power. All the more reason to get Mr. Tom Fan as quickly as possible. Alright, then let's step on it. Step on it as quickly as we can. And when I say on it, I don't mean on to the monster in the sky, or whatever it is that's in the sky. I mean, figuratively, let's move faster. Love on the Rocks, a brand new tarot card, has been found. Okie dokie. This seems... yep. I was like, even saying that, I was like, I bet you that this is going to have those, like, rising wall things. Okay. Are we supposed to step over to this side? This takes us down below. Which I think... hopefully takes me to this thing. Cool. This is all barricaded off. Okay, makes sense. And then we go back up top. And we got to do some puzzle solving here. So I could drop down. In fact, I have to drop down probably to activate this. So I see the 7th chapter starting a little bit further ahead. That's a wall. That's a wall. Same here. Whoa. What the heck? I did not expect this thing to be moving around so much. Ooh, that's a big thorn bush. Let's hope we don't have to tangle that thing later. Did you just spoil who the next boss is going to be, basically? Did you just... Beepo, did you just spoil the next boss fight? Because if you did, that is very, very, very rude. Dude. Okay, cool. Found a treasure chest. It's a brand new tarot card. It seems like all the tarot cards are probably in the Spooky Trials world, which would make sense, you know, with the fortune telling and our spooktacular stuff and stuff like that. So, I get it. I understand why they chose to put them here. It makes sense. I'll say that much. Okay, so I think I'm finally on the right track. Wait. Okay. I was going to say, like, can't I go this way? Really? It's a dead end? Seems kind of strange. Okay, let's get across. There's another one of the boulders that we can place onto one of those pedestals. Oh gosh, I messed up. I should have picked up that treasure chest. So I'm gonna need to double back again. What did that do? I can't break these, unfortunately. So that is not something that we get to destroy right now. Can I go back? Nope, that's a dead end. I do want to get that treasure. That's kind of the reason why I'd like to go back. Okay. Oh, okay, that just allows me to pick it back up. A little confused. I was like, wait, why is that up there? Okay, so let me go back for a second. Which way did we go? Was it through here? Nope, it was not. Sorry. This is so confusing. This is the most maze-like area we've been to so far. So I think I have to go back here, then go up there. Right. Awesome. Go across this thing, and then go across this thing. Get this treasure. Nice. More power orbs. Those are always welcomed, even though there's only 5 there, which is not incredibly good, but not terrible either. So, I guess we need to go get that pillar there, right? Is that what it is? Is that what it's getting at here? Oh, okay, there's another one right there. So where does this pipe go? That's what I need to figure out. So whatever it is that we're looking for, it's somewhere on this side. Here we go, finally. Ta-da! I think we have it. I hope we have it. We get across again. Then use this little warp pipe to get this guy. Get back up. Drop back down. And last, but certainly not least, finally, we get to activate this, which will allow us to get past that wall. Yikes. That was one heck of a puzzle there. Here we go. Every treasure has its thorn. So this is now officially going to be the beginning of Chapter 7, right? Alright, I'll still use this team comp for today. For the rest of the episode. But next episode, I'm bringing back Peach and Rabbid Luigi. Who are those guys? Oh, okay, never mind. Those are just the spooky characters there. Alright, so we have 3 of them, all bunched up like that, which is a little odd. And then we have 3 bucklers. I don't think we actually dealt with spooky bucklers yet. We've dealt with smashers, but not bucklers. And then we have another Valkyrie. Wow, this is a tough comp. Okay. This won't be easy, I can already tell. Alright. I won't be able to close the gap and attack them this time, so I'm just going to set up defenses pretty much. I can't reach anybody there. I mean, this could get us close, but there's really no need for me to get that close to them. I don't really gain anything by doing that, so why would I be so aggressive about that, right? So, plus I'm still getting used to this team composition. I know that the big benefit is, of course, having Luigi have such incredibly long range for his attacks. So that, in a sense, would be kind of nice, you know, being able to attack from all the way over here. Would be sort of cool. Or, of course, I could just get him into a much safer spot. If I hide away here, I still have 50% chance of hitting all those guys. I think... Darn it, I can't decide. Part of me wants to get in closer, because I know that I'll have to, but I also know that Luigi's probably the worst, the single worst character to get closer. Because he's got very low HP, and his whole idea is you're supposed to kind of play him like a sniper character. So you keep him at range, and you sort of, you know, bid your time. Alright, let's see if we can get a nice shot here. Get lucky right away. Sweet. Alright, so we got a pretty lucky start. With the shot actually properly landing. There we go. Can you imagine if we actually hit that first shot? That would have KO'd him right away. We would have gotten one of those guys right off the bat. Wow, these bucklers are not joking, huh? Look at how bunched up they are. It would be actually kind of nice to get a Rabbid Yoshi to attack those guys. Because he'll do 60 damage to each of them, so that'll be great. Oh, great. Did Luigi just get KO'd already? By the Valkyrie? No, he didn't. But he's very close to being KO'd, so yay. Alright. That's not ideal. I'm not gonna lie. This is already looking quite bad. Wait, Luigi? Might as well activate Itchy Feet as well. Because I don't know how much more of Luigi we're gonna have here in battle, so might as well try to increase his contribution to the fight as much as possible. You can clearly tell, I just don't know how to use Luigi very well. Properly to where we kind of get the best possible value from him as a character, so... Okay. Let's land that. Who am I aiming at right now? This guy, right? Okay. Nice. I do like that deflection shot. That's kind of cool. Like, that is a really cool technique. So we'll bounce off of him. And that would allow us to close out this guy. Now, the other option is I could slide into him, then charge up here, get probably very close to a KO on him, which would be quite nice. I mean, I have to worry about these three, but I want to take out the smaller targets first, because if I don't, they're just going to be kind of poking and prodding at us with damage at all times. So that won't be particularly pleasant, of course. I could get here, but the problem with that is that then I'm in range of these guys, so I don't want to deal with them yet. I'm going to try to keep away from them as long as possible, so I think that's my best play, really. Okay. Can't hit him with this, right? That would have been amazing if the hammer actually landed. Yeah, it would have been quite brilliant. Okay, so let's hope... Oh, they do have shields. I kind of forgot about that, didn't I? Okay, so I'll protect myself from those guys by slide tackling here. Now, this gets the job done against this fella, right? Guaranteed. Yikes. That would be so good right there. I mean, the problem is that they have a bunch of barriers protecting them, so it's not really good at that in that sense. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and fire this shot on this guy. Kablam! There we go. So this is kind of interesting because it does protect them, quote unquote, but they take shared damage, don't they? So because of that, I don't know what's best. I guess we'll go with this. See how much that deals. 57. Good stuff. And let's go ahead and see what's next. Wow, really? He gets a crit? Lucky. At least they didn't attack Luigi yet, so he's still in the fight. Wow. You've got to be kidding me, man. I don't even understand what just happened there. How did he end up out of bounds? What just happened? I am so confused. I genuinely am so confused right now. Okay. So we've got a gajillion amount of dashes here, basically. If I get him over here, that should work out quite dandy. Alright, let's go for the triple dash. I know that we actually have quadruple dash, I think, on this character, but triple should work out fine. Okay, so that will be the most amount of splash damage, probably, right? Now as Mario, I could go here, come back here. I think that's the best play. Deal 40 points of damage there. Then get back in cover. Get another KO on this. Oh, wow. Would have been nice to get that crit last time, you know. Where was that crit when I needed it, man? 0% chance of hitting him. But I could move to the side and hit him for sure. Okay, so most amount of splash damage would be done that way. So let's send that this way. Good stuff. Got rid of another Valkyrie, which is awesome. So right now I have a couple of options. Option one is to get rid of him. That's probably my best option, realistically. Oh, actually, I could just dash into him. I didn't even think of that. So how about I dash? Should I? What I could do is this. I could dash into him. And then instead of going for one specific shot, which would do more damage to a specific target. So, I mean, I like the strategy of like doing damage to one target, but I could also just use this. Oh, okay, so this won't affect. I was hoping to get splash damage using this thing, but that plan has sort of fallen apart, so that stinks. Maybe if I get bounce, that would be terrific. Let's see here. Kablam! 134 points of damage. Okay. So, it's probably just going to end up being basically Mario having to fight off the remaining 3 opponents. So, we'll see if we can do that. This is going to be tough. Man, I can't wait to go back to my favorite lineup. Having healing and all those other abilities that I'm used to. It is very, very, very nice. So I think I can go over here. And probably use the hammer ability. Because that will KO that smasher as well. So that's definitely worthwhile. Okay. So I know that he does 35 damage usually. And then I'll take a bunch of damage there as well. That's not great, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. Now activate Hero Sight as well. And if I can get a crit here, that would be so nice. And we did not. He's going to take damage here. Oh, wow. Wait. I'm not sure what destroyed that Valkyrie. I mean, I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. Okay. I think I got this because of Empower. Like, I don't think that there's anything he can do once Empower is active. Because it's hammer time all the time. There we go. 200 damage. I love that squished face. There we go. Battle cleared. Alright. So unfortunately it took us a little bit too many turns as well. So that sort of stinks. Alright. Time to switch up the team. That is definitely true. Weapon. Whoops. What am I? It's time to switch up the team. And I'm completely switching into the wrong teammates. Here we go. Yay! Thank you, team. We're back together, reunited. The ability to heal. The ability to use vampirism. That will be tremendously awesome.